North Korea sends balloons filled with waste into the south. I did in fact see this. Not in person. You know, I wasn't there filling the balloons. We want to make noise maybe? Evidently we do not, even if I turn the noise on. More than 200 balloons carrying trash flew from North Korea to the south in apparent retaliation against anti-Pyongyang propaganda sent in the opposite direction. Oh, well, hold on. If you're sending anti-North Korean propaganda up, how are you going to be mad if they send the poop back? Come on. I guess, yeah, waste doesn't necessarily mean poop. Yeah, okay, this is just a fun little back and forth. Yeah, this is a prank war. Yeah, come on. Let's be well-intentioned and you know, well-spirited here. But it was activists, not the South Korean government. Okay, so you do a little trolling and the government responds with a little bit of trolling. I think that's fine. This is good. I like it. South Korea sent out a government emergency disaster alert urging citizens to refrain from touching the objects and to report any more. See, this is, okay, I'm very sorry. North Korea won this one. You know, you have some uppity activists sending anti-Pyongyang propaganda north, you know. The North Korean, it lands somewhere in like a barren rice field or whatever. You know, a 1958 open back, like, Jeep, you know, Soviet Jeep finds it and they're like, okay, and then they poop in some bags and they send it back, and the South Korean government, you know, gets really upsetty spaghetti. Personally, I say it's a win for the North. What am I? Response teams were dispatched to identify what was in the balloons, which confirmed the inclusion of fertilizer. South Korea's defense ministry told NBC News no human waste was found. What are you doing, man? But said that North Korea did send human waste via balloon in 2016. North Korea often uses human feces as fertilizer. There's so many things wrong with this. I'm unironically like siding with North Korea. Okay, first of all, why are you digging through this to find human poop? Second of all, why are you saying this like there's anything wrong with human feces as fertilizer? We've been doing that for thousands of years. Like, yeah, nowadays with modern industrial society, we usually have like a whole industrial process for fertilizer making, but the idea of like farmers using... Senshi does it in Dungeon Meshi. That's not like they're making it sound like it's some weird thing. Like it's a poor country, man. Like, yeah, okay. Matt Damon did it to survive on Mars. Matt Damon did it to survive on Mars. Think about it. Photographs released by South Korean military showed inflated balloons anchored with plastic bags filled with garbage. Other images showed trash scattered around a collapsed balloon with the word excrement written on a bag in one photograph. That's nice. These are the little trash bag balloons we're talking about. Man, North Korea won this one handily. I mean, you can run into issues if you have diseases in your colon. Yeah, okay, but like that, it's not, you don't need to call the government every time a homeless man poops in the street, you know? Like, let's be real here, okay? I'm sure if North Korea wanted to introduce a virological warfare element to their, you know, their dynamic with the South, they would do it in a more effective way than pooping in a bag and flinging it across the DMZ. In early May, North Korean defector turned human rights activist Park Sang-hak sent 20 balloons carrying 300,000 leaflets condemning North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. The balloons were stuffed with USB drives containing South Korean media such as K-pop and K-drama, as well as US dollar bills. Quick question, by the way. Why in the ever-loving would you try to win over North Koreans by sending them US dollar bills? Like, the whole line that they get fed in the North is that US economic hegemony controls the entire planet except for North Korea and a few allied countries, you know? Like, why would you confirm that suspicion by going, hey man, you should come down to the South, you know? Look at our like American dollar bills, you know? We're subject to US economic hegemony. I'm not gonna lie, I've heard so many bad stories about North Korean defectors. I don't know with some of these people. I mean, I'm glad you're out of North Korea. There's that one lady who went on Joe Rogan and was like, yeah, in North Korea, the trains don't work. You had to push the trains. And if you couldn't push the train on your own, they'd shoot you or whatever. And a lot of this seems like a PR thing. I don't know. Why are you sending them K-pop? Couldn't you send them, I don't know, anything that might actually change their minds, not just like, look at this, we've got K-pop. North Korea has a whole industry of smuggling US DVDs. They really want the US dollars, lol. But if that's the case, wouldn't that mostly appeal to people who are already against the North Korean regime because they're already engaged in the smuggling of Western media? I don't know. I don't know. I just think North Korea won this one. Foreign currency is illegal in North Korea. Dude is trying to get people in trouble. It's a stupid virtue signal anyway. North Korea has air defense. They can see those balloons. It's not like those balloons are going to land in North Korea and some farmer is going to get the stuff. And it's like obviously anywhere the balloon landed, the North Korean government would show up. It's not like this is actually an effective way of getting around to anyone. They must know that Kim Jong-un is telling lies when he labeled South Koreans as America's slaves. Why would you do that by sending American dollar bills when the reality is that North Koreans are the slaves to Kim Jong-un? Nice. The standoff between the two neighbors has been escalating in recent months, with Kim's actions raising concern from some analysts that he may be preparing to take military action. Slop! They have been saying this for half a century. Every news article that has been published on North Korea for the past 50 years has been, they might really do it this time. Jesus Christ. It's about letting them know the outside world is not what they seem. Well, by sending them consumerist slop and American currency, they're kind of reaffirming the propaganda the North Korean government pushes, you know? Remember how in Squid Game there's a North Korean defector who's a part of the game, and there's a part where she's like, man, I wonder if North Korea was better than this. And the this she's referring to isn't the Squid Game, but is in fact just living in South Korea. Well, we do make the best slop, Thana. The stupid thing is, Kim would never do it because this current situation is giving him everything he wants. Yeah, no, the Western media is complicit in the longevity of the Kim dynasty because their nonstop psychopathic fearmongering perpetuates a state of affairs where North Korea benefits from the fear of instability. It's the same thing that we do with Iran, by the way, by constantly making Iran out to be some great axis of evil foreign adversary. We prop up and legitimize the propaganda that the Ayatollah disseminates in an effort to legitimize and maintain his regime. Oh, America really is the great Satan. Look at how they treat us as so evil. It enables them. It's a two-part dynamic, and we play our role. Wouldn't it be more effective to send them Western snacks? Are you suggesting perhaps that South Korean activists should send North a bunch of balloons filled with Takis, the Fuego Takis, with the hope that it would induce some kind of revolutionary fervor in those lucky enough to try them? In America, it used to be, this is a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. But now it's not enough to have a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Now you have the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup Dark Chocolate, the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup with Reese's Pieces inside, the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup that's extra tall stacked with Reese's Pieces inside, the Reese's Pieces on their own. You have the Mega Cup. And it's none of these are different. You're diversifying for the sake of shareholder value, for buzz. I think you're actually blocking the market out from more innovative products. You know what I mean?